We have come today at the invitation of Alan, Shigel, and Lawrence Land to share in the joy of their wedding. This outward celebration we shall see and hear is an expression of the inner love and devotion that they have in their hearts. Alan and Lauren, today you declare before God and all who love you, you are choosing each other, not just for this moment, but for every ordinary Tuesday, every unexpected challenge, and every adventure yet to come. Lauren's childhood friend, Abby, has walked alongside her since second grade, which means she's witnessed both the awkward bangs phase and Lauren's evolution into the radiant woman before us.
Lauren and I first met in second grade in Miss Bartley's class. Who would have thought that 19 years later we would be here today at your wedding and I would be up here giving a speech about our friendship to all these people who love you both so much.
A compassionate, easygoing soul who listens deeply and forgives freely. The kind of friend who makes life lighter just by being in it. Carrying joy like it's her favorite accessory. It's no surprise that the two people shaped by such love, creativity, and compassion would find their way to each other.
Lauren, with all the time my brother has spent tinkering and toying with his hobbies and projects, know that nothing compares to the time he spent learning how to love you. You are his greatest interest, and I knew that when you stood by his bedside many years ago, and the first thing he did after his surgery was look at you, astonished, and say, "She's so pretty."
Who gives this woman to this man to be married?
Her mother and I.
Wow, okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, open your eyes.
Alan, do you promise to love Lauren as her husband, to receive her as your wife, to make a home where she be loved and cared for, forsaking all others, being faithful to her for as long as God grants her life?
I do.
Ani Lodi, Ladodi, V Ladodi Lee. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. May these words be not only your romantic declaration, but your daily reminder that you belong to one another in body, mind, and spirit. Through cardboard spaceships, scenic routes, and all the beautiful chaos that life has to offer together.
If I'm your best man, there hasn't been a term invented yet for what you are to me. You are the most loyal, kind-hearted, trustworthy person I've ever known, and I could not be more proud of the man you've chosen to become. I could not be more proud of the bride you've chosen to make you the man you have become. I say chosen because things have not always been everything but easy for us. Every bit of what you are, hilarious, creative, handsome, not as hard-headed, thank you, Lauren, and determined to succeed at everything you do, has been a choice that you made for your life and your loved ones. I'm proud that you've chosen to surround yourselves with amazing, extremely hard-working, and loyal friends who show up for you at every turn. I can promise you that you mean more to them than they can express to you. I could not be more proud to call you my big brother. I know you will have a long, beautiful marriage, because if there's anything I know about you, it is this. Whatever you set your heart and mind to, you achieve. And whatever you take interest in, you accept nothing but the absolute best.
Andrew says Alan has always been the kind of man who shows up with his hands to create, his heart to love, and his whole self to protect in all ways. And Lauren, do you promise to love Alan as his wife, to receive him as your husband, to make a home where he will be loved and cared for forsaking all others, being faithful to him for as long as God grants him life?
I do.
Everyone always asks what love is. I believe it's a decision. It's not an emotion that comes and goes. What makes it mean so much is that it's not an emotion, but rather is accompanied by emotion always. Even when you feel unheard, you decide to love. Even when you feel let down, you decide to love. And above all else, love is forgiveness. It's acknowledging that this person may have wronged you, and you really believe that, yet you still decide not to make them pay. You don't keep a record of their wrongs. It's really not forgive and forget. It's a blessing when we don't forget things so easily. Remembering to forgive is an act that says, I remember how you made me feel, yet I still want the best for you.
Distance became your first real test, but every other weekend visits proved that love doesn't recognize state lines. Love wasn't based on convenience or feeling, it was a decision renewed each day. That persistent, faithful love, the kind willing to go the distance, is what you've already shown one another. In Jewish tradition, this is called chesed, love that is kind, steadfast, and enduring. In Christian tradition, it mirrors the love described in 1 Corinthians 13. Patient, kind, not self-seeking, always preserving, never failing.
I, Alan, take you, Ahubati, Lauren, to be my wife.
I, Lauren, take you, Ahubi, be my husband.
I promise to love, protect, and cherish you through every season with our life together.
I will stand by your side as God is my guide.
And my witness, I give you my promise.
אני לדודי ודודי לי, בשם האהבה והברית הקדושה, שיהיה רצון שתלכו יחדיו כל חייכם בלב אחד, באמונה שלמה, באהבה שאין לה סוף. כשם אמר שלמה המלך, אני לדודי ודודי לי. כך תהיה אהבתכם ההדדית צומחת, מתחדשת בכל יום. יהיה ביתכם מלא באור, בשמחה, בהבנה עמוקה. תזכו לבנות יחד קן של שלום, של חמלה ושל ברכה. ובכל אשר תפנו תרגישו זה בזה את הלב, את הבית, את הנצח. אמן. ומזל טוב.
This last thing that I would say to you is to remember, if all you see is what you see, you'll never see all that there is to see. So make sure that you see them more together so that you grow closer together. Alan and Lauren, as you step into marriage, may this moment remind you that love must be nurtured, honored, and protected. By the power invested in me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ in the state of Georgia, I now pronounce that you're a husband and wife. Sir, you may kiss your bride. Yeah. Hey, Mazel Tov! Allow me to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Alan and Lauren Kegel.
Many of you traveled from far away and were all dressed up and shined shoes and had to clean stuff and go to the dry cleaner and make last minute trips. And I just want to say, honestly, sincerely, it's a big deal when this many people care about Lauren and Alan. It warms the heart. It means a lot. We could all be doing other things and certainly dressed differently. So welcome, enjoy, have a big time, and yeah, thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I genuinely mean that. It takes a tremendous amount of effort to organize a wedding and to have everyone get themselves here looking as great as you all do. I'm Alan's younger brother, Andrew, and I have two simple tasks here tonight. One, to make my big, strong brother cry in front of all of you. And 2, to set the bar high for when he gives his own best man speech. No one proofread this, so bear with me. We'll see how well this goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Alan and Lauren Chigo!
We have been there for each other through some of the hardest times in our lives, but also some of the greatest times. And I'm so proud of the person you have become and the life you have chosen for yourself, especially the man you have chosen to spend the rest of your life with. It has been such a privilege to watch you both grow in your relationship together all these years. Alan, I hope you have as much fun growing old with her as I've had growing up with her. Because it has truly been one of the greatest gifts of my life. I love you, Lauren. To the Cheagles.
I don't believe the two of you found the one. Many people find the one until they have to find the next one. What is the meaning in accidentally finding someone you have no control over how you feel about them? Instead, I believe the two of you made the commitment to yourselves and each other many years ago that you were going to put in the work to get to where you are.
I quickly want to thank some of the most important people here tonight. First and foremost, the bar staff. We couldn't do it without you. And secondly, this is serious. I'd like to thank Tal, who paid for the bar. Thank you, Tal. Give it up for Tal.
Communication, forgiveness, and love every single day has brought you. And to that, congratulations to both of you, parents and grandparents. Lauren, welcome to the family.